Welcome to a photo story about Metlife Stadium in New Jersey. It's made by Philip, Morten and myself, Tobias.
Metlife Stadium is a sports stadium located in Meadowlands at the Metlife Sports Complex in East Rutherford, New Jersey, United States. It is the home of the New York Giants and the New York Jets of NFL. Metlife Stadium is the only NFL stadium shared by two clubs. The stadium is distinguished by an outer skin of aluminum layers and by interior lighting that switches colors depending on which team is playing at home. Blue for Giants and green for Jets. In 2005, the Jets then entered into a partnership with the Giants to build a new stadium in which the two teams would be equal partners. That stadium is Metlife Stadium. The new stadium has seating for 82,566 people, including 10,005 club seats and approx 218 luxury suites, making it the second largest NFL stadium in terms of total seats. Metlife Stadium is divided into three sections. Lower bowl, approx 33,000. Mid bowl, approx 21,000. Upper bowl, approx 27,000.
The stadium is owned by the two football teams, the New York Jets and the New York Giants. They joined together to use their private funds to make it operate that they could 50-50 venture this building. So they both have the same equal same in the Metlife Stadium business. We have the two teams of New York. We have the New York Jets and the New York Giants. The Giants played their first game away against the New Britain in October 4th in 1925. They won over New Britain with 26-0. When they fought against New Britain, they beat them in front of a crowd of 10,000. Now they play against other teams in front of a crowd of 86,000. The New York Jets are a team of the member of the Eastern Division of American Football Conference, also called AFC. In the National Football League, NFL, the team headquarters is in Foreham Park, New Jersey. Their first original meeting with the American Football League took place on August 14th, 1959.
The dedicated fans of New York. New York has two teams, like Philip mentioned before, the New York Jets and the New York Giants. They each have their individual color, green and blue. Depending on which team is playing at home, there will be a sea of green or blue in the stands. There's really a dedicated spirit in the stadium. On the Jumbotron you can see a decibel measurement that shows how loud the fans are during the games, and it sometimes surpasses 120 decibels. Especially the New York Jets has some very dedicated fans. One ticket holder has been a ticket holder for the New York Jets games for 47 years, which is almost since they started. And they also have a superfan called Fireman Ed, also known as Edwin Anzalone, who is the superfan that leads the chants like the JETS chant. He is one of the most well-known National Football League fans. Now, to give you an idea of just how dedicated these fans are, here's a picture an hour before the game. The stands are relatively empty and the field is not that occupied. Now, 10 minutes before the game, there's a huge American flag in front of all the fans, and the stands are filled with people all wearing New York Jets shirts. But despite being from Cleveland and supporting another team, all the people joined in on the American national anthem when they started singing it, while raising themselves from their seats and lowering their caps to their hearts while singing the song. That was all we had to say about Metlife Stadium. Thanks for listening and have a good day.